So one thing I wanted to stress before we closed, like, it's not without mention that you might not have very much money to invest in all the stuff that we're talking about. However, I want to make a point clear is that for just $300, and I know 300 might be aggressive for some people listening, but $300, it's not like 30 million. You know what I mean? $300. That's like, if you set that aside, what I got today was at least one share of CVE, CNQ, SU, MO, and EPD. That's this guy, and these. Oh, and EPD. I got all of that, at least one share, for about $300, right? So if you have, if you could scrape together $20, guess what? We still have stock picks in there that are in that price range. And don't think that that's trivial, because when I was during COVID, like 20, you remember how broke I was then. I could barely pay my bills. But every once in
Hmm.
a while, I would set aside $100. Guess what that $100 purchase was? Exxon, right? At $26. So being broke,
Hmm.
I contend, can actually work to your benefit. It doesn't make sense, does it? Actually, it does, because it forces you to be that much more parsimonious with your orders, right? So
Right.
everything I have, and I'll share the percentages. I have some that have risen 400%, 700%, like just ridiculous amounts, because I only had that much. Now, granted, it's not as much. I haven't been able to see, too much out of that. I basically took a small portfolio from two to $5,000 over the course of a couple years. Still nothing to shake a stick at, but obviously I would want those numbers to be bigger. But if I had the capital to make those numbers bigger, I probably wouldn't have got the price that I did. Right. So, it's a trade-off.